A case of hit and run, such as the description of Foreign Affairs Secretary Teodoro Locsin Jr. of the West Philippine Sea incident involving a Chinese fishing vessel that hit and left a sinking Filipino boat, abandoning all 22 crewmen to the mercy of the elements. Secretary Locsin said his office has filed a diplomatic protest against China on the Reed Bank incident. Meanwhile, Malacanang has asked Beijing to sanction the crew of the Chinese fishing vessel for abandoning instead of saving the Filipinos on the sinking fishing boat. Pauline Requesto with more details.
The Philippines has filed a diplomatic protest over the sinking of a Filipino boat by a Chinese vessel near Recto Bank in the West Philippine Sea. According to reports, the Filipino fisher folks were abandoned to the mercy of the sea, which government officials have likened to a hit-and-run incident. Presidential spokesperson Salvador Panelo said the government has asked the Chinese government to investigate the incident and sanction the crew of the Chinese ship.
We call the Chinese government to probe the incident and to impose punitive action against those at fault. Whether it's a form of bullying or not, it's outrageous, it's barbaric, it's uncivilized.
Panelo added that it is likely that diplomatic ties between the Philippines and China will be weakened or worse, severed if proven that the act was intentional. He added that the president draws a line if China's acts in the disputed territory physically harm Filipinos. Panelo said that based on how the president reacted towards the Canada trash issue, it is not impossible that the chief executive will respond the same way.
We will cut off diplomatic relations. Yan ang unang ginagawa ng mga pag mayroong mga aggressive acts. First, magdi-diplomatic protest ka. Kung hindi ka kontento sa paliwanag nila at nakita natin na talagang sinadya, ibang usapan yan. Given the steps undertaken by the president on the Canada trash issue, that's more likely.
But for now, the palace sees no need to recall the Philippine ambassador and consuls in China. There is no need to summon Chinese ambassador to the Philippines, Zhao Jianhua, either. In a statement, Senator Risa Hontiveros urged President Duterte to recall the Philippines envoy to China in the same manner that he recalled the Philippines ambassador and consul general in Canada over the garbage dispute. The Chinese government is yet to respond to the diplomatic protest. Pauline Requesto for The Nation.
Beyond the headlines,
it's news with a different perspective.
Before the day ends,
For events that shape our views and impacts the world around us.
we keep you up to speed.
With Richmond Cruz and Charms Espina. PTV News Headlines, your comprehensive nightly news source, only here.